Jones. Oh, I'm making this video. I hope my battery lasts. I'm gonna have to put another battery in. Anyway, let's start. This is a community chat. King James community chat. He asked this question. Chat question. How do we pick the films we watch? You know, in the daytime, nighttime, whatever. How do we go about doing it, right? Well, to be quite honest with you, there's no rhyme or reason how I watch movies. I watch movies. I can watch anywhere between 2 or 3 movies a day. It all depends. Fridays I'm a little bit more busier doing things like making videos, like making what I watched this week, maybe a couple other videos, whatever. But I get up in the morning, and I'm retired, right? So I don't go to work or things like that. So I'm here all day anyway. So I get up in the morning, and I, have my breakfast, whatever, cereal with some blueberries, strawberries, whatever. And that's how I start my day. And then around lunchtime, I usually watch Riverdale, or for lunch, sit there, have a sandwich or soup, stuff like that, right? And then I watch Riverdale. The last one I watched was Sabrina the Teenage Witch, which is on Netflix. But right now I'm watching Riverdale, it's all right, not bad, interesting. And then movies. So when I do all that, finished my day, I start thinking to myself, I'm going to watch a movie. Time to watch a movie. So either I watch a movie from recorded things that I recorded on my TV, and most of the recorded stuff I record is from TCM, movies that TCM shows, right? That's the only one I record from, but basically. I also have the movie channel here in Toronto, right? The Rogers Crave TV. So there are a lot of good movies on there. So I check out the movie channel, pick out a movie I watched. Sometimes there's lots of movies on there, and sometimes you already seen them, or there's none that you really want to watch. But I do watch them, and then I usually go to my movies that I do have in my old movies in the boxes over there, or movies that are sitting on the shelf or in the closet, and come across the movie, and I just go, I'm going to watch that one today. So I don't usually have a day thinking to myself, when I get up, I'm going to watch this movie. I don't do that, or sometimes I get an idea from watching the Grumpy Old Gentleman's channel, and Ian and Mike and, Harry and Jay, right? And I watch them, and they give me ideas for movies to watch, and I said, yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a while. I think I'll pick that one up. Like today, for instance, what is that, AMC had Patriot on with Mel Gibson, right, this morning. But AMC shows commercials, and I really don't watch them on AMC, even though movies, because they're too long, right? They're actually longer than what they are. 2.5 hour movie usually turns into 3 hours or something like that. And then for drinks or watching a movie at nighttime, I usually have, I might have some popcorn, right? Like popcorn. And I don't eat the whole bag. It takes me 2 or 3 days to eat one of these bags of popcorn, right? Or my drink that I drink is this one here. And this usually lasts me, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, maybe longer. I only have a glass. Usually it's nighttime, right, when you're watching a movie. So I do that. And then sometimes I get myself a bag of chips, and the bag of chips lasts me, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. So, it's just something to snack on when I'm watching a movie, and that's mostly at nighttime. In the daytime, when I'm watching movies, I don't snack on anything. I might have myself a tea. I usually only have a coffee in the morning and tea in the afternoon. That's it for those drinks, right? So, yeah, watching movies, like I said, it all depends how long the day is, right? Like right now, it's a longer day because of what's going on, right? Because there's no sports on, right, and stuff. And I do watch TV episodes, like The Blacklist and stuff. So some of this stuff, cuts in on your movie time. So, but I record a lot of stuff from TV also, right? And I watch it the next day. I watch Survivor too, so I record that and watch it the next day. I like cutting the commercials out. So, but to watch movies, how do we, pick the films we watch? Well, when I get up, like I say, there's no reason why I watch a movie or pick a movie. It's just those reasons that I already gave. Like either I look at, see what I had recorded on my TV and I pick one of those out and I watch that, or somebody, right, shows a movie or talks about a movie, and I said either new movies or stuff, and I don't really buy too many new movies right off the bat, right? But right now I do have some movies that I picked up from Amazon that my daughter's gonna pick up for me because she has Prime. I don't have Amazon, but my daughter Christine does. And for my birthday, I got money for my birthday, and I got an Amazon card. So I'm looking at Amazon now to find movies that I want. And one of them is Fury with Brad Pitt, right? The Army movie, the war movie from the Second War movie time. I want to get that. There's a couple other ones I want to get. But yeah, I'm going to get her to order them for me, and they're going to go upstairs to Kelly's place. They get delivered up there. So that's how I go about watching movies. There's no rhyme, reason whatsoever in my day. Even though my days are all the same to me, they're all the same, whether it's Monday or Friday or Saturday or Sunday. That's how I watch movies. But usually most of you know that there's a Rick and Bob show on Saturday, and we haven't done that in a while now, right? But things work out, things get better. The Rick and Bob show will come back, or the Bob and Rick show, and we'll watch movies together on a Saturday. But that's my viewing habits. There is no rhyme or reason to what I do. So I thought I'd just tell everybody, make a video and say, yeah, I have no, even today. Now today I might watch The Patriot, and there's no commercial, so I have that movie. It's a very interesting movie. I like it. I find it interesting, so I'll watch The Patriot today. And what else I'm going to watch? I'll probably watch something on TCM that I recorded, right? Now TCM shows the movies, and a lot of the times they show the Criterion movies, right? They're on TCM. But myself, I have no interest in buying 4K movies, and I don't have a 4K TV, and I don't buy steelbooks and Criterion movies and stuff. No, I just buy Blu-rays and DVDs. I can't afford all the other things like 4K TV and movies and stuff like that. I can't do it. So I'm just staying in my own comfort zone, buying things that, that I can afford, and watch movies from everybody else's videos that I watch, even the Grumpy Old Gentleman, right, on film. I get ideas from them, right? So we're all together in that. Mike shows good movies, and sometimes I write them down, and I'm going to watch that, or I'll catch them on TCM. And everybody watches good movies. There's all kinds of really good movies, right? So that's how I watch movies. There's no rhyme or reason what I do. The only thing I know for sure that I'm going to do, excuse me, when I get up in the morning, I know I'm going to have breakfast. I don't know. I'm usually on Wednesdays or Saturdays, I might have bacon and eggs, and the rest of the week I have cereal, or sometimes I might have some porridge with blueberries in it or something like that. But that's the only thing I know for sure that I'm going to do, other than having a good dump. But that's how I go about picking movies or doing them. It's like, who knows? Like I said, no rhyme or reason. So that's it. Like I know today I'll be watching The Patriot, and after that, I don't know. I don't really know. Until I look up there in the closet, or I look over there in the movies, or movies that I bought down at the thrift store a couple of months ago. I still got them sitting over there in the shelf over there that I haven't watched, you know, like Calamity Jane. But there are a lot of movies. I have a lot of movies that I haven't watched yet. Yeah, a lot of them. So I guess everybody's got a lot of movies they haven't watched yet. So, you know, I might even watch a movie from this pile of movies today. This has got a lot of black and white old cult classics like The Last Man on Earth and Maniac and Carnival of Souls and The Bat, White Zombie, you know, House on Haunted Hill, Piranha, The Double Bat, Little Shop of Horrors, Night of the Living Dead. See, I might just watch one of these days. I don't know, but that's how I do it. Bob has no rhyme or reason. Yep. And as King James says, Crazy Bob. We have a lot of fun on the channel. Grumpy Old Gentleman on Film. So check it out, people. Type it in. Check it out. If you see any videos, Grumpy Old Gentleman on Film, watch them. And it's a shout out to Harry, Mike, James, and Ian. Did I forget anybody? Mike, Harry, Jay, James, and Ian. There you go. Grumpy Old Gentleman on Film. Have a good weekend, boys. Keep watching those movies. And stay safe.